very good afternoon to you. I'm Lisa Lloyd with the CBC News at noon. The man charged in connection with a shooting incident on Christmas Day last year that resulted in Ricardo Gibbons being hospitalized has been arrested and charged. 20-year-old Adrian Jerome Javon Gibbons of Beards Road, St. James, is to appear in the Whole Town Magistrates Court, where he will face the charges of serious bodily harm and use of a firearm. And that incident took place at Thunder Bay in St. James. Minister of Foreign Affairs Senator Maxine McLean is appealing to the World Trade Organization to be more flexible with its global trade rules. She was speaking during a press conference with the Director General of the World Trade Organization, His Excellency Roberto Azevedo. Senator McLean says that Barbados' size presents major challenges to its economic development and that recognition of its limitations is vital at the highest levels of the international fora.
What is required is flexibility in the rules for those who need it most. Focused developmental assistance to compensate for structural difficulties of small, vulnerable states is also necessary.
She added that the maintenance of the Doha Development Agenda is fundamental to all countries, especially developing nations.
The Doha Development Agenda, which is the last round of negotiations, launched at the 4th Ministerial Conference in 2001, was crafted to give the desired and necessary attention to the expressed and experienced difficulties of all developing countries of the WTO. The Doha Development Round is notable in its ambition to level the playing field among trading partners by keeping development at the heart of negotiations of both rules and market access. This round has had more than its fair share of delays and controversies. However, this is a course that we cannot abandon given the potential gains to be had for all countries, not only the developing nations.
The Congress of Trade Unions and Staff Associations of Barbados is calling for amendments to be made to the Public Service Act. Speaking at a press conference, President of C2SAB, Cedric Murrell, says he wants to remove the need for advertising all posts that are to be filled within the public sector.
As the persons work in particular areas, when that interview process is actually carried out, they find themselves displaced out of jobs that they would have been functioning in, posts that they would have been functioning in for sometimes in excess of 5 and 6 years. And we think that that is untenable. We have tried over time to have the dialogue on it that says, look, this really is not working.
The head of the Barbados Agricultural Society is making yet another call for the hospitality sector to work closer with the agricultural sector. Chief Executive Officer of the BAS, James Paul, says with the island experiencing an excellent winter tourist season, visitors need to experience all the foods Barbados has to offer.
Help them to think that there are other reasons why they can come to Barbados. And I'm saying to you that AgroFest 2016 is a start. It represents it saying that maybe we didn't do in the past, but we need now to hold on to carry forward us and to propel AgroFest now to new heights in which we can actually demonstrate the type of contribution that agriculture makes to the national economy at the same time.
And Mr. Paul was speaking during a cocktail reception for AgroFest 2016 at Pure Ocean Restaurant. Meantime, a senior official in the Ministry of Agriculture, Food, Fisheries and Water Resource Management says AgroFest continues to play a key role in the development of the agricultural sector. Acting Permanent Secretary Andrew Giddens says this is critical as food security is a major concern across the world.
This exhibition educates and sensitizes Barbadians about the sector and the need to buy local and support local farmers and producers. I have no doubt that AgroFest would have contributed significantly to the awareness of the need to reduce our high import bill, which is still at an unacceptable level. The theme for this year's AgroFest, Grow, Sell, Eat, Repeat, is very timely. It focuses on increasing food production, eating more of what we grow, while at the same time being in a position to market what we do not consume.
The SciTech Expo has returned this year for the first time since 2011. That expo usually aims to show the productivity and creativity of young Barbadians in the area of science and technology. Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Science, Technology and Innovation, Senator Harry Husbands, says the expo comes at a time in the country's development when it is facing a number of challenges.
Climate change and its associated consequences, issues related to drought and water, the need for increased economically viable renewable energy solutions, and food security, to name just a few. There is now an urgent need to address these challenges, which can threaten Barbados' growth and development. The application of science, technology, and innovation can be used to address some of these challenges.
An acting director of the National Council of Science and Technology, Charles Cyprus, believes that science and technology are vital to the future development of Barbados.
There must be a prominence of place for the promotion of science and technology within the overall celebrations. Science and technology must be seen as part and parcel of our culture. We must embrace science and technology as an instrument for development of our people and the society at large.
The Guyanese diaspora in Barbados has commenced activities to commemorate Guyana's 50th anniversary of independence. Guyana gained independence from Britain on May 26, 1966. Hundreds were present for the launch at the Unique Helping Hand School. Officer in charge of the Guyana Consulate, Monique Jackman, says the timing of the launch on Arrow Barrow Day was inspired by the legacy of the late Barbadian leader who led Barbados to independence also in 1966. She says 50 years of independence is a major achievement that deserves to be celebrated. She notes, however, that Guyana's path to development has not always been without obstacles.
We've had to overcome adverse external economic crises, as well as internal political, economic, and social challenges. We have had our trials and tribulations, and hopefully we are a stronger nation as a result. We are a resilient people.
Ms. Jackman says a political era has dawned in Guyana with a new coalition government whose mantra is national unity. She told Guyanese living abroad that they have a duty and a responsibility to represent the country to the best of their abilities.
As our country's ambassadors, we should be proud and ready to showcase our strong values and rich cultural heritage and traditions. We have a reputation to safeguard. A reputation of being intelligent, warm, hospitable, and hard-working.
Meantime, President of the Guyanese Association of Barbados, Rick Singh, outlined what's in store as part of their commemorations.
We have from culinary fairs to lectures and extravaganza and the whole gamut of stuff. During this time, we will be honoring 50 outstanding Guyanese who have lived and made their contribution in Barbados. Some will be posthumously. Most of them are still alive. So at each of our events, we will have 5 events where we will honor 10 outstanding Guyanese at each of those events.
And we'll have regional and international news right after the break.
As we count down to the golden anniversary of independence, CBC salutes Barbadian excellence, our achievements that make Barbados proud, the moments when Barbados wrote its name on history's page, the father of independence, a national hero, the Right Excellent Arrow Walton Barrow, our athletes who medaled at the Olympics, the crowning glory of the award-winning Banks Bear, another national hero, Sir Garfield Sobers, the gold at the Chelsea Flower Show, and our superstar, Rihanna.
Shine bright like a diamond.
CBC, celebrating our golden treasure.
Shine bright